Hi, Guillermo. Are you already hearing us? I think you're on mute. Oh, and he was able to respond to my chat.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Hi.
Thank you.
Okay.
Now, a brief on my case. I'm 70% disabled veteran,
Mm,
and I have been out of work since July. Now, I'll be 62 in April. I just requested SSDI, and I believe my phone appointment is on the 29th of this month. Now, I didn't get the beginning of what you were saying in YouTube. Is this an okay case? Me being a veteran, 70%, almost 62. What are my chances of getting approved or not?
Hmm. Well, if I could ask you a few more questions, and is it Guillermo? Am I
Yeah,
pronouncing your name correctly?
yes, yes,
Okay.
that's correct.
Tell me what you've done for work in the last 5 years.
Postmaster.
Okay. Were you were you driving or were you on foot
No,
or
it's mainly no, it's in the office. I
in the
was
office?
in charge of two post offices of 120 over 120 employees.
Okay. All right. Well, I won't ask you about my mail being late. I will save that. And why is it that you're not able to do that? Like, what physically prevents
Um,
you or cognitively prevents you from
uh,
doing that work?
in in July, I had to leave work because my knee, my right knee. I was a paratrooper in the army. I twisted my knee, and when they did an MRI, they found out that I have arthritis, meniscus. There was a meniscus tear. The VA said that they could go ahead and do a surgery on my knee for the meniscus, but it's not going to repair it.
Yeah.
That they would recommend a total knee replacement, which I did in September. I had my total knee replacement. And then they did an MRI in my back, and I have 5 compression fractures in my vertebra, which I can barely sit down. I had to sit down or stand up. I cannot walk for long periods of time. I cannot drive for long periods of time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. How long were you working at the post office? Did you tell me that?
Since 2007.
Okay. Good. Good. Um, all right. I mean, there's a lot more to dig into here, but I'll give you like my assessment. Your 70% rating. Yeah, I mean, I've worked with a lot of veterans that are 100% P&T, and even those, it's really, really difficult to get them approved. Some of the challenges that I've experienced um, with veterans is how their treatment is documented. But before I get into that, have you been going to civilian or VA
It's
treatment?
straight, only VA.
Only VA. Okay. All right. Do you have any idea like how many pages of medical records files that you have? Like
Oof. Oh, well, treatment on my feet, my knees, my back. Uh, I would
maybe
say probably
500?
about 100. Probably, yeah, about probably a little less than 500.
500. Okay. All right. Um, so this is, I think it sounds to me like you definitely are a candidate for Social Security disability. Some of the challenges that I anticipate that you need to overcome are you've been going to the VA, and the challenges with the VA treatment is how they manage their medical records. It makes
Hmm.
it difficult for individuals to understand your limitations. And that's just how they document. Sometimes there's different people that you see that you're treated. I don't know if you've had consistent treatment. They don't always clearly understand where to pick up after somebody else has left off. So those are some of the things that you're going to experience. And usually the treatment file is like massive. And so you've got somebody at Social Security that's got to rifle through 500 pages of medical records to see if they can find that you can't sit or stand. So that's what you need to work out, figure out. We can help you with that, and communicate so that you can get your benefits approved. The other thing that Social Security may look at is that you have lower body discomfort, but is there something that you could do while sitting, even though you mentioned that you cannot sit? I'm not saying you can or can't. I'm just I'm giving you my almost 2 decades of experience of what their arguments are. Okay. So one, I thank you for your service. I am just super grateful for you and others. We live in the best country in the world, bar none. And it's because of the commitment that you put forth. I haven't served, but when I get up and stand up and I do this work every day, a part of me definitely thanks individuals like you, Guillermo. So, yeah. Now,
Appreciate you.
Yeah. Are you a member of the Disability Digest or just tuned in here?
I just tuned in just now.
Okay. So this would be my suggested step. We can help you tighten these things up at no cost. Or if you want help, we could possibly help you. But Nadine, if she hasn't already, will put a link in the chat to the Disability Digest where you can come and join, fill out your profile. Once you do that, you'll indicate in your profile where you're at in the process. It sounds like you're applied and waiting. And we will get you into our disability approval course. And when you're in the disability approval course, there's like 7 things that you really need to focus on doing right now and getting right that will address the concerns that I just shared with you. So you can just follow along and do that. If managing your own case is not for you, then you can speak to one of the advocates here like Philip or Nadine, and we can see if there might be a fit for either us or somebody else to help you as a representative. But many thousands of people have used the approval course to manage their own case, get approved, and have no legal fees. Okay?
Okay.
So that's how we can help you. Yeah.
All right. Appreciate it.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you and thank you for tuning in. And I'd love to hear back that, yep, I got approved.
I'm hoping because, that's the reason I can't sit for long because the compression fractures, they're pinching my sciatic nerve.
Yeah.
And the pain goes all the way down to my feet. So that's the reason. Jumping out of planes didn't help much.
Sounds that way. Yeah. Well, I wish you well, and I wish you good health, and I thank you for tuning in.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
All right.
Thank you, Grandma.
You're welcome. Thank you.